Hey, good morning. I am semi back to normal. We'll see how I feel after talking. So the Schumann resonance, it was calm overnight, but we did have a whole bunch of those hypercycling timeline markers. See the many horizontal line pulses? So just be extra careful out there today because I noticed that when this is happening, there's more accidents, more confusion. You'll go to change lanes and you swear that car wasn't there, and then all of a sudden it's there, and you're, almost in or avoiding an accident. So I believe when this is happening is that they're overlapping the timelines. So when you went to change lanes, that car really wasn't there. And then it suddenly was because merging timelines. We've been in a geomagnetic storm since last night at KP4. It looks like that's going to subside soon, but we are in a very fast stream of solar wind. So along with upping the geomagnetic levels, that can also make everybody feel that excitation of atoms in their body and that quickening feeling, which sometimes can be mistaken for anxiety. There's just more energy flowing through you. The NOAA data seems to take a little longer to propagate, so that's why it doesn't say we're to KP4 at the moment. Those were taken at the same time, screenshots, so it's just a little lower on NOAA, but I'm sure it'll catch up here in a minute. Then in the meantime, we just had an M flare, and you can see since the large flare that happened the night before, that activity has slowly been ratcheting up, and we have a very large, very angry, fast-growing sunspot, which has turned toward Earth facing, and it's going to cause problems. I'm keeping an eye on the earthquakes. There were a lot of smaller aftershocks, and by smaller I mean 5.0, which with what they have going over there, I haven't looked this morning, but I'm sure that's causing additional damage and problems for them. So hopefully this new flare and the current activity doesn't bring in another larger one. The radio blackout was mostly over the Atlantic, and so it didn't really impact much landmass, and I'm hoping that that helps avoid more earthquake clusters. So I looked up when the last solar maximum was during the last major earthquake in that area of the world, and it was in the middle of a solar maximum. So there's definitely a correlation between those.